Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. So we're going to have a look at the Sacred Union energies today, get an update, see where everything is after the full moon that we've just had. If you're new to the channel, please give us a thumbs up, like and subscribe to our channel. It's you that keeps the channel going. I'm on social media, Instagram and Facebook every day, and if you would like a personal reading, all my offerings are at the website thespiritualwarrior.uk. Okay, so let's have a look at the joint energies, please. Where are the joint energies, please, for these counterparts? King of Pentacles, where are the joint energies, please? Right, bottom of the deck, Lovers, and I'm taking the card because I just did the reading and I had to stop it because my son came in and the first card that flew out was the Lovers, so I love it that it's here again. So yeah, what I was getting in the previous reading that I was doing and this reading is that there has been a time apart, there has been a time of separation, and now there is a coming back together. I feel this really strongly. So whether this has happened yet or this is about to happen, then this is the energy that I'm getting with the joint energies, of the current joint energies. We've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Swords, and we've got the Lovers for the joint energies. This is are coming in to the 3D, into the stability, into a groundingness of this relationship. It's the having it all. It's the desire that you both wanted. That is what always kept you going through all of the tower moments, through all of the upheavals, through everything where you thought that you couldn't continue. The thought of each other. I mean, the twin flame energy within this is just huge. It's a very different energy from what I felt before with the Lovers card. It's a very solid, grounded energy. I'm really drawn to this king here, whether you can see him, and you know, he's sat there with everything that he wants around him, with all his money, with all his riches, with everything that he had to fulfill his life, but he wasn't being fulfilled. And he wasn't being fulfilled because you weren't in it. I say he, take it as it resonates. This is just an energy, the masculine energy, not he as in the male. You know, just take it as it resonates. He had everything on the external front for somebody looking in, and for a while that was enough. But what has happened, and during the separation there has been a realization, almost like a tower moment is kind of what they're giving me, of an awakening, of a deeper level of awakening, because it wasn't like he wasn't awakened, a deeper level of awakening of the emptiness of love in his life, the emptiness of what it was when you were together. And with that realization, there is a want and a need to come in and speak their truth, almost charging. I mean, look at this knight. I mean, he's not even on a horse, he's on a bull, and he knows where he's going, and he's heading straight towards the Lovers. He's heading straight towards his counterpart, because there is no doubt in his mind, not one flicker of what this relationship is to him. He knows that it's special. He knows that it's on a much deeper level than anything he has experienced before, and he knows that there is almost like no getting away from it. The realization, the deeper level of this has gone to, for the masculine energy of this connection, is very profound. It's a very yeah, they're really bringing me to the bottom of the deck. So we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Two of Cups. That also came out before with the Lovers. And I was, couldn't believe that my son came in. I was like, oh my God, these are such great cards. What is it? And that's what I'm getting through the period of reflection, through the time of going within the introspection. That has where the realization has come in of what this connection is. So there is a want of coming together, there is a want of union, there is a want of harmony. I mean, look at these cards. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, we've got the Lovers, we've got the Two of Cups, all under each other. And then we've got the King of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. Realizing that even though that you have everything around you, when you don't have love, when you don't have that connection of that person, realizing that no one matches it, no one comes close. This is what this realization is. And there was a deep going within. There was something that happened. They're really giving me very much tarot energy with this. A deep retreat, and then a deep acknowledgement of everything that was, and this is current energy. Wow. Okay, let's move on to the masculine. Where's the masculine's headspace currently, please? Where's the masculine's headspace, please? Three of Cups, Seven of Swords. On the Seven, can we clarify it, please? Seven of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting with this is where their current headspace is that there was an awareness of what this connection was. There was an awareness of walking away, of wanting to go and celebrate. Not celebrate, it's not the right word. Of wanting to... Okay. Of wanting to go and explore life on their own without a connection. What I'm getting very strongly, and this could just be for some of you, is that somebody, and the energy that I'm really being drawn to, so this could be a specific message for somebody, is that they, not necessarily newly separated, but newly within another relationship, i.e. you. So it was... and because this relationship was like nothing that they ever knew, it felt like it was all too much. And there was a want of walking away and going out into the world and just being, you know, with no distractions, with no stresses, with just a celebration of their own life, their own purpose, meeting up with other people, meeting up and just having that freedom. It was like I wanted it. I wanted this new beginning. It was like nothing that I had known, but it was overwhelming. See how they're falling into the water? It's like, I just want to be free. I want to fly. That's the word I was getting. I want to fly. I want to start this new beginning and fly and do my thing. And it was the wrong timing or the right timing, depending on how you look at it. Let's look at the current energy for the Divine Masculine. Actually, no, let's see how the masculine is feeling about the feminine. Three of Wands, yeah. Let's see how the masculine is feeling about the feminine, please. So now hoping for success, wanting their love to come in. Yeah, got it. Thank you. Yeah. So what they're really bringing me to here is the two birds that are coming in. It's this is what I want. This is the union that I want. This is the relationship what I want, what I thought that I wanted. And I'm not getting a third party in this. The Three of Cups never means a third party for me. It's a celebration, which is why I said celebration first of all. It was what they thought they wanted was this freedom to fly without it's not even restraints, but without the stress, if you like, of involving someone else with where they were. But then through their realization, what they recognized is that the three was not what they wanted. They wanted the union. They didn't want to fly free on their own. They didn't want to have all this freedom. In fact, they realized that they had all the freedom that they wanted with you. It's, this is not going to fit everyone. It's a very specific message, and it's like they're homing me in on a specific group. And with this realization, there is now a moving forward. A moving forward, the lotus flower, one of my favorite flowers, it grows out of the muddy waters into... it goes in the muddy waters, out through the water. Oh my God, I can't get my words out. It grows in the murky waters, up through the top of the water, and exposes itself into this beautiful flower. And here you can see the light. And I feel that that's where the masculine has been personally, and that's where I feel that there is that emotional wake up about what this connection is to him. And on realizing this, now there is a want of this moving forward very much at some speed. Okay. I just can't get my head in here today. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords that has just sort of fallen out as well. It's almost like the okay, that's why it was like they're bound. Looks like I can't think. What held them back in the past has been wiped clear. All the karmic issues, the things that they used to see as the stress, where they felt like there was so much going on, it's like they had to deal with it on their own. It had to be them solely dealing it so they could rise into the king, so they could rise into this grounded energy, the King of Pentacles, very much like Emperor energy here. They had to deal with it on their own. They had to fly free on their own for them to face it on their own and deal with it on their own. Otherwise, they would have never grown. They would have never left the bounding that bound them. All the guilt that they had around whatever their personal situation was, that was what was holding them back. And also I feel that the people that were involved also were very good at playing the guilt card as well, and that there was a cycle that was happening and they had to free themselves. Okay, we got there in the end. A little bit muddled. Okay, so let's have a look at the Divine Feminine, please. Divine Feminine. Where's Divine Feminine's headspace? Let's hope it's clearer than mine. Divine Feminine, please. Yeah. Okay, Three of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Six of Cups, bottom of the deck. Her current headspace. I feel that that through this separation time, that there has been a healing of the heart, and the end of a cycle for her, an end of a cycle for the feminine energy of wanting to nurture and wanting to fix. Wanting to fix everybody else, but not so much of the energy of themselves. And what this cycle brought them about was to solely, it's almost like they're sort of showing me that everyone around you was almost pulled away from you. This is a very specific reading. Yeah, it's like that they were pulled away from you. There was no one else to focus on apart from yourself. I mean, it's very, very similar. It's very much mirroring, whereas the masculine energy had to find this on his own, had to figure it out on his own. Whereas the feminine energy, where she used to give her energy away, where she used to try and fix, try and heal, try and help, the over-giving, but not the good, not very good at the receiving. There had to be an end in that cycle, because that's not an equal reciprocity. That's not an equal give and take. That's a give, give, give. And that never ever works. And through that realization, through this through this pulling apart, through all these energies being pulled away, the feminine became very clear on what it was that she wanted. There was an internal victory here of clarity, very much like what was going on here, but on a very individual basis. And that's why there had to be separate. And that's why in the current energies that you are back together energetically, even if it hasn't happened just yet, it's coming in, absolutely coming in. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got building, we've got working hard, taking a step forward, but in their own, building their own house, building their own work, building up their own life. So it is solid. So there is fulfillment on their own, but with that always in the back of the mind of what this relationship meant to the divine feminine. What does the feminine feel about the masculine, please? What does the feminine feel about the masculine? What does the feminine feel about the masculine, please? Of the deck. Okay. Again, I'm taking this one, which was also on the bottom of the deck because of the energy, but also it was in the pool of the first reading that I did. So how does she feel about the masculine? Now, this relationship has brought about so many towers. It has made her really go within and really change the way that she views herself. There were so many things that weren't shown. There are so many things that haven't been said, that aren't out in the open. I feel that this is coming forward. There is still a little bit of frosty energy here. A little bit cutting, and so what I would recommend here is to put down the burden of the past and step into the light. Yeah, I love it when they do this. It's just so nice. It's like what the little bit of frosty, it's like you've got rid of a lot of it, but there is some things that are left. And I feel that what this oxen is here with his horns is very much of a protection. It's like, you can't touch me. I've got my oxen here protecting me. And we're okay on our own. And it's put down the burdens of the past, because there is passion there. There is fire energy here. There is action moving forward. And there is light coming in a very strong and loving way. Yeah. So I'm just going to grab a different deck in these energies moving forward. So what are the energies for the counterpart moving forward? Energies moving forward, please, for these counterparts, divine masculine, divine feminine. Energies moving forward, please. Yeah. Ten of Pentacles again. So, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Swords in reverse. So moving forward, we've got this union coming in, this happy family coming in, this balance coming in, wishes fulfilled, having it all, cementing it down into the 3D. Allowing all the attachments to be released. Allowing both parties to take their time when there has been an element of a missed opportunity in the past. When the knight could have moved forward, there was almost like a it's like a pause. There was a pausing where it didn't happen, and that's where I feel is some of the negative energy of the feminine that's there. There was a build up before, and it was like all the energies, all the cards, all the power was looking towards this union, and then there was a pause. It didn't happen, and it's like the masculine didn't take the step forward, and the feminine is very much along the lines of, it didn't happen then, why is it going to happen now? And there was still some clearing to do. Take this as it resonates. Moving forward, we've got the Two of Swords, where there is still some discontentment, some inner unhappiness of the union, even once there is a coming together, because even when there's a coming together, it's then not all lightness and roses, because then you have to balance. It's like the starting afresh. It's like the getting to know each other. It's like the blindfold is on, because I now have to learn and get to know the new you, and you have to get and know the new me, because both of you has gone through such transformation. You are going into calmer waters, but there will be a few more battles, as always, to come about. But you will come good of it, because there is so much passion and there is strong will between the two of you. But that is what ignites the fire. Letting go of what has happened in the past. Letting go of the spilt milk. You know, looking forward to the future with new baby steps. So it's like when this comes together, maybe manage your expectations. Maybe manage the expectations, because it's all going to work out. There is going to be completion here, but there is you'll just be yourself. Don't be anything that you're not, because you're worried about what you're going to say and how it's going to be. There is a coming together, but then when there's a coming together, it's like a dance of getting used to the energies again, because theirs is new energy and yours is new energy, and it's taking the blindfold off and getting familiar with that new energy, and then you'll move into smoother waters, and it will be a passionate new beginning in the grounded, letting go of the things that were in the past, because you both want this. You both want these steps moving forward, and there will be completion. Let's just get a card of guidance here, please. Okay, let's do an angel card. Okay, so I'm going to get 3 cards. One for the union, one for the divine masculine, one for the divine feminine. Okay, for the union, please. Guidance for the union. Thank you. For the divine masculine. And for the divine feminine, please. For the union, trust. Okay, divine masculine, be assertive. Come on, divine masculines. And the feminine, perfect timing and romance. I should have just picked the angel cards. That was all we needed. That was all we needed. Couldn't have put it better myself. So trust the union. It's coming. You might not see it just yet. But the masculine is going to be assertive in stepping forward. He knows what it is he wants. He knows that the choices were missed in the past, and that's what he needs to move forward in. And divine feminines, there is a perfect timing. There is divine timing around this, as we know, and romance is coming in. Beautiful, beautiful cards. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll check in with you again soon.